Okay, okay. So there's what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, okay. So a lot of people argue about like this idea of like qualia. That's what it's called. So no, I can't record this. I can't. Hello, class. Welcome back to another one of my philosophy YouTube tutorials. Today we're going to be talking about AI and sentience. It's a pretty controversial thing in the world with all those you know sentient AIs taking our jobs. Man, okay, so um, so I think the easiest way to approach this is there's like this idea of qualia, and it's like this sort of intangible experience that humans get from existing, I guess. Um, so like seeing the color red, there's like an experience with that. Like an AI can't see the color red and share that experience. So one example is like if you had a color researcher who spent her whole life learning about colors and knew everything you could know about colors, but she had never seen a color before. If you showed her a color, would she learn anything new? So that new thing is qualia, basically. So the sort of differentiation between AI and human, a lot of people argue, is qualia. But but that's sort of going off the basis that it is its own thing, which we don't really know if it is. So you can't really say for sure that a color scientist would learn anything new if she saw a color for the first time. But let's see, what else do I have? Oh yeah, okay. So this guy John Sorelli, um, he has these ideas of like strong AI and weak AI, and it's sort of like strong AI is like sentient AI. It's you gotta get a brain, you got consciousness, and weak AI is it's like intelligence. So you can have intelligence, you can know a lot of things. Let's see, but well, here let me put it more simple. So he kind of describes strong AI as having a mind and mental states, and weak AI as acting intelligently. So you can act intelligently. You can have a computer talk to you through like a chatbot or whatever, but that doesn't really mean it knows what it's saying. So I guess that's the easiest way again I can explain it. It's sort of like the idea of the intentionality of consciousness, I guess, where like I don't know, it's just like there's a reason for why you do things, and computers don't really have that. Um, and you can look it up. There's like the Turing test and the Chinese room experiment kind of demonstrate those things pretty well, I think. But oh yeah, bye. Hold on, I forgot something else. Uh, okay, so someone mentioned like plants or something. I didn't actually read that whole message, but um, I actually thought about this a lot. So you can kind of almost argue that like plants and trees and animals would well, gosh, there's so much to talk about. Okay, hold on, let me back up. So there's this idea of like moral status, that like different things have different amounts of what what they deserve, basically, like morally deserve. So humans have full moral status, which means they have like complete autonomy over themselves, and it would be like it would be mean to sort of get between what a human wants. But there's like a case to be made about plants, you know, because you can argue that like, oh, plants want water, they have interests in mind, they want water, they want sunlight. Trees don't want to be harmed, they have like trees bark will actually toughen up when you start cutting a tree down. That could be like a physical sign of interests and motives. But still, okay, jump cut. Now I have a brownie. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn my computer on. So I don't remember what I was talking about. Oh yeah, so like plants could be argued to have like some moral value, and I think they do, but they don't really have they don't have consciousness. You can't say that because there's that difference between like intentionality and, you know, you can think about weak AI and strong AI. A plant can, I guess you can almost humanize a plant and go, oh, that's saying it wants water, but it's not really, it's not the same. So yeah, sorry, that was really messy, and I had no idea what I was saying, and I was jumping around my paper a whole bunch, but hopefully that was understandable at all.